It's been really lovely to do the visual poems work as it became known. So these are Polaroids that I've scanned onto my Mac, and then I've taken them into processing. And the processing program was designed by Nicola Sharman, who she designed it with me in mind. I'd worked previously on a project with Nicola and with her sister Julia, who does sound design, and we'd done a project together during lockdown. So Nicola then went on and designed the processing program for me to take these particular Polaroids into. So the Polaroids that you're seeing are ones that I've taken over the last few years. These two are ones that I've taken within my mum's home. I've been projecting old family slides onto dresses. So these are little balloon dresses that my mum made, and then hydrangeas from her garden. So a lot of this photography was done when we were clearing mum's house. We lost mum during the pandemic, and I started to photograph her home at that time using a lot of family projection, family slides that my father had originally taken. I went on to pattern cut from the balloon dresses to make paper dresses, because I wanted them to become more sculptural, and then project and draw onto those also. So what you're seeing now is just me really experimenting with different Polaroids, and what I'm doing is bringing the pixels in the pictures forwards and backwards, but I really like how it almost becomes a bit like conducting. So when I'm actually manipulating these images, I'm either rotating them left or right, or I'm bringing the pixels forwards or backwards. And it's been quite an emotional experience, actually, because these Polaroids were small static images that I took at time, when I was grieving for my mum, really. And so it's been really interesting to see them become kind of digital images. So this is two Polaroids of the dresses, and then of Walberswick, a place that my mum really, really loved. More recently, I've gone on to bring drawings into processing. So these drawings are actual tracings of slides that I projected onto canvas. So my dad used to take loads of photographs of us as children. I've got 3 sisters, and he used to always be photographing us with mum. And so I started to trace some of those slides. And then I've also started to bring in newspaper texts and some of my mum's artwork. So the swan motif that you can see is a photograph of some of the detail of a patchwork quilt that my mum made. And then I've also put in some of my drawings and some of my installation work. So it's really kind of a work in progress, this work. But I like how the static image becomes moving. I've started to sound design some soundtracks, mainly from collected sounds from my mum's house.